What's up guys, Jonny May here from Piano with Jonny, and welcome to this week's quick tip where I'm going to teach you one of the coolest blocked chord riffs down the piano. Guys, this riff sounds so cool. Has that classy jazz sound, and this is a very cool riff that you can use in your playing, whether you want to use it as in your solo. You can also use it as an introduction for a tune. Let's say you were starting a tune like Flying Me to the Moon, right? You could also use it as an outro to a tune, so you get to the end of a tune like that. In other words, please be true. So it's a very cool device. This is what you're going to learn in today's quick tip. Let's go ahead, guys, and dive in. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and talk about this riff. Now you can see the overhead of my hands. And what you're going to learn today are called blocked chords. And when you're playing jazz music, this is one of the most important harmonic devices if you want to be a jazz pianist, is to understand how these work. Now, the basic idea behind a blocked chord, guys, is you take a melody note. Let's say your melody note was a C like this. Well, what you do is you simply add 3 notes inside the chord to create some beautiful jazz harmonies. And so what you have is this melody on the outside that moves with these 3 harmony notes on the inside. And you can actually harmonize any note of the scale using blocked chords. In fact, what I'm playing for you here are the major blocked chords. Now, I'm not going to teach you all your blocked chords today. If you want to learn all your blocked chords, you can learn them at pianowithjonny.com. We have a ton of courses where you learn jazz, harmony, and fundamentals. But I want to teach you this particular intro, this particular riff, because it is such an effective device that you can use in your playing. All right, guys, let's look at the first part. Okay, what am I doing here? Well, basically, I'm harmonizing a C major 7 chord, and I'm using the second note of the C major scale, the D, okay? So that's kind of the note on the outside, and then the harmony notes in the middle are E, G, and B, okay? This is the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7th of the chord, and this is the way that we harmonize the second note of the C major scale using blocked chords, okay? So that's the first position, so you want to grab that. And then we're going to go to the C here, and we're going to use E, G, and A in the middle. That's the 3rd, the 5th, and the 6th, okay? Again, guys, these are blocked chords, and if you want to play jazz, such an important harmonic device, okay? Let's go to the next chord. Next chord is an E flat diminished 7. Okay, that classy jazz sound. It reminds me of the show I Love Lucy, if you're familiar with that show. It came out in kind of the 60s, 50s, and 60s, but that was kind of the big band era. So this is really kind of big band music. All right, so E flat diminished 7, we got a B as the melody note, C, E flat, G flat in the middle, and we get a gorgeous kind of jazz harmony. We're gonna grab that twice, and then come down to A, okay? We're still using an E flat diminished 7, E flat, G flat in the middle, okay? I like to hop back up here to the B on the outside. You guys with me? And the next chord is a D minor 7, okay? Basically starting on the 7th of a D minor 7, C, D, F, A, and C. This is the 2 chord in the key of C major. Okay, D minor 7. We're going to go twice there, and then just invert this chord down. This is a D minor 7. We've got A's on the outside. Okay, again, the melody is always on the outside in octaves. 3 notes in the middle, C, D, and F. Okay, you guys see that? And then the next chord is going to be the same chord. It's a D minor 7, F's are on the outside, A, C, and D are in the middle. Okay, standard blocked chord. And then the final chord, this is my favorite chord of them all. Oh, that sounds so classy, so jazzy. By the way, guys, the king of blocked chords is George Shearing. If you really want to understand blocked chords and get a lot of context, check out George Shearing. He was a huge influence for me when I was a teenager studying jazz, and I listened to a lot of George Shearing. Love this blocked chord sound. Okay, what am I doing here? It's a G7, but I've got the E on the outside. We call this the 13, and then we have F, A flat, and B in the middle. So this is a G, we call it a G13. It's a dominant chord. It's like a G7. You know, E is our melody, but we're adding a flat 9 to the chord. That's the A flat, okay? And so that's the chord we're playing here. It's called a G13 flat 9, okay? But it's just a G dominant 7, and we're just adding some color to it. We're gonna go twice on this guy. we're gonna hop down to the D and leave the internal notes the same. And this is a really cool thing with blocked chords, is oftentimes you can move the melody note without moving the chords in the middle. And this is a case of that, where you don't have to move those internal notes. And guys, this is the blocked chord intro, the blocked chord riff. You can use it in so many different ways. Like I said, you could use it to start a tune, you could use it to end the tune. Let's talk about rhythm, guys. Okay, it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, and you got to count swung eighth notes. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, next phrase. Da, 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 ba. Okay, the rhythm there is 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And, okay, make sure you get that swung rhythm. Make sure you're swinging your eighth notes. Next phrase here. Da, 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 ba. The rhythm there. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay? And what I would do is practice each measure, just loop each measure again and again until you master the rhythm. And then finally the last measure, da da da. Okay? Rhythm there is 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And okay? Let's play the whole thing together. You might want to pause the video and practice this. By the way, guys, the lesson sheet music, which you're seeing up here on the top left, is downloadable and printable for our members at pianowithjohnny.com. They also get to access the smart sheet music, which allows them to change the key with one button. So you can put this in any of the 12 keys. It's very powerful software. You can slow the sheet music down. It's very cool. All right, guys, let's play the whole thing. We're going to go medium slow. Go ahead and try to play along with me. 2, 3, 4. 3, D minor. Doesn't that sound amazing? So classy, so beautiful. Now there's a couple little tricks that I love to add to this guide, guys, and this is a slide up in the left hand. Just listen, you're going to hear the difference. Okay, gets that classy sound. Imagine you're listening to a saxophone section in a big band and you're hearing ba-da, 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 and they're sliding up to the note, something horns can do, horn instruments, wind instruments. So we're going to do the same thing, and it's a little roll-up from the B, okay? And I like to use this chromatic roll-up before the chords, and all you do is start, 1, 2, 3 notes down from the target note, and you grab, finally, the note you're landing on. And that's the technique. Okay, you see it? Same thing there. We're going to roll up from the A flat. You hear that? And now we're going to roll up from the A. You see that? And then same thing here. Roll up from the D flat. And you can roll up, you don't just have to roll up on the first note of the measure. You can do it several times. Like here, I like to go. You guys hear that? So I'm rolling up twice there. In fact, I roll up a lot. I do it twice there. That was twice. And then here twice. And then twice here. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and try it with the backing track. By the way, this backing track is available for download for our members at Piano with Johnny. They get all the perks of the membership, including full access to all of our course catalogs, a ton of different courses. I'll tell you guys about that at the end of the lesson. Let's go ahead and play with the track. Play along with me. This is where it really sounds magical, is when you hear it with the bass. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Very cool stuff, and there you have it. That is the blocked chord riff. All right, guys, this concludes the quick tip. Did you enjoy this lesson? If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, check out our other courses at pianowithjohnny.com. We have step-by-step courses in jazz music where we teach you all the fundamentals, all the chords that you need to know, and then we work through lead sheets. And I show you how to take a lead sheet like Fly Me to the Moon and how to transform it into an awesome jazz standard. We have courses for all playing levels, beginner, intermediate, and advanced pianists. And we put new courses up every single month. Also, be sure to check out the Piano with Johnny membership, which gives you unlimited access to all of our courses, and you also get to participate in our live events every single month. Our members get to ask me questions in our live Q&A. We do a live monthly workshop. We do weekly challenges for our members. We do student collaborations where they get to play along with me. And we just have a ton of fun. So if you're looking for a place to learn the piano online, you want to learn fun styles like jazz, blues, boogie woogie, funk, Latin jazz, cocktail jazz. You just want to sit at your keyboard and play with total freedom. Guys, check out Piano with Jonny. It is the coolest place to learn. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.